Two breakfast ideas here for you. High protein, low inflammation. When you've got an autoimmune disease like ankylosing spondylitis, you need to focus on these things, and also good for our guts. Simple and easy, but takes a little bit of time. So some of it you might want to batch cook and reheat. Obviously you can't do that with everything, but definitely worth the effort in terms of taste and something different when you're on a diet. So let's get into it. Let me know what you think. Fried eggs and sausages with a radish salad. How do we do it? We've got some Cumberland chipolatas, gluten-free, check the ingredients, also low FODMAP, probably the best ones I can find. We've got some eggs, radishes, cucumber, tomatoes, basil, fresh basil, organic salted butter, and we're ready to go. Get your sausages laid out on a grill pan, get it in the grill for about 15-20 minutes, turning them halfway. Make sure to wash and dry all of the salad ingredients because we want to remove the pesticides and just all the general crap they've built up. From getting to your chopping board, chop up the radishes nice and thin, remove the ends, chop the tomatoes into quarters and the cucumber nice and small. Get it all into a bowl and chop the basil up nice and finely. Get all of that into the bowl, and pepper and tomatoes is just the greatest combination ever. Mix it all around, and then if you remember my old videos, I used to absolutely love like fresh pressed organic olive oil. This one isn't the absolute goated olive oil, but get a good olive oil. Get a good olive oil. Butter in the pan, and this is how you crack eggs, by the way. You use a knife and fork and you hit the middle of the egg. No spillage. It's the best way of doing it. Tell me if I'm wrong. Get the eggs frying. Mercury ball test if you missed that before. That's how we cook on a stainless steel pan to make sure the eggs don't stick. Spoiler alert, I get these absolutely spot on in terms of non-sticking on a stainless steel pan. The sausages are ready, everything's ready to go. Get it all onto the same plate. So the eggs, here we go, look at that. It's coming right off. If you've never cooked with stainless steel, you won't understand the joys. Although, if you get used to it, you should be doing that all the time. And there it is. You can batch cook your sausages and make a big bowl of radish salad to serve out on another day. Breakfast number 2, we have salmon fish cakes and homemade hollandaise sauce. Yes. How do we do it? We've got salmon, about 500 grams worth of salmon. We've got organic white rice flour. This will form the fish cakes. Dried herbs, dill and parsley. We've got eggs, we've got organic salted butter again, and we've got a ready-to-eat rocket and baby leaf salad. A lemon, coconut oil, and there was a few drops of white wine vinegar as well. We need to grill the salmon for about 10 to 12 minutes till it's just about thoroughly cooked. Remove the skin from the salmon and get it into a big bowl and start mashing up. We don't want it to be completely like blended and gooey. We want it to still have a little bit of texture to it. But yeah, get breaking it up to a kind of fish cake level, if that even is a thing. Crack a full egg into the salmon. Add the herbs. How many herbs? As many as you want. I'd say about 1 to 2 teaspoons worth. Squeeze the lemon in. I've added 2 tablespoons of rice flour, you'll see here, but I do add 2 more when I realize it just needs maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons for it to just have a nice look and feel to it. Mix all of this up all together. Here we go, here's the extra rice flour that I thought, you know what, I think we need it. Time to get some fishy fingers, get your hands in there and start molding up the fish cakes. We want 4 equal sized fish cakes. There's a challenge for you. Once they've all been made, they can now go into the pan to fry up. Carefully place each fish cake in, trying to just about squeeze them in your pan. After about 3 or 4 minutes, you can flip them over and look at that. Look at that. Let's check in with me at the time. Alex Savvy. Get in, lad. Absolutely get in there. Looks so nice, that rice flour, the way it comes out all crispy. Yes. Scrape out all the little bits of salmon that don't make it. That's all still going to be tasty. For the hollandaise, we want 150 grams of butter. Although you'll see near the end, we think we did a little bit too much for 3 eggs, so maybe add 1 more egg yolk. You want to melt the butter. Now we're going to separate the eggs. Crack open the eggshell and you're going to pass the yolk from half to half, letting the whites drip into a bowl beneath you. All we need for the hollandaise is the egg yolk. So once you've got the yolk on its own, you can add it to a dish. So we've got the egg yolk and we've got the butter. Get a pan of water hot, not boiling, but hot and steaming slightly. Ideally, a glass bowl is better than a glass tray / Tupperware here. And you want to start blending the egg yolks over the heat, making sure it doesn't scramble. Don't seal the pan underneath as well, so let some steam get through. But obviously some steam is cooking the egg yolks. Here's Katie complaining, yes, the bowl is wrong, we know.
But in a round bowl, not a fucking square bowl.
Now it's time for the long game. Start adding the butter very slowly and only in small amounts, whilst constantly whisking the mixture. Keep doing this until all of the butter has been added to the egg yolks. You can taste it as you go along and kind of just decide for yourself, is that too buttery? If it is, you can just leave it there. Squeeze in half a lemon and a few drops of white wine vinegar. Then that hollandaise is ready to go. Get the salad into a bowl or on a plate. Add a little bit of pepper, salt, lemon to the salad if you want to. Add the fish cake on top. And yes, time for the sexy shot now. Drizzle that hollandaise on. Oh, it's so good, hollandaise sauce. I absolutely love it. Yes. And that's how it's looking. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy these breakfasts.